I think we're good. Although, hang on. Let's see. I don't have a... I need to find a way to... I don't guess it matters.
We got live stream?
Yeah. I'm live streaming. We got 1 thumbs up. Although it doesn't show anybody being in here. Thank you. Whoever hit like. And now it shows somebody in here. I'm gonna try to put this where we can have it running, and we just drive down the road. I'm sorry if I cannot see the chat, and I'm gonna leave the radio
I'll
off.
look at it shortly.
And I can't get my thing, so I cannot.
What thing?
Well,
What is it you need to get to?
no, I just thought it'd be nice to monetize the live stream, but I can't do it without getting to my studio, and I can't get to my studio, because I'm live stream.
Did you get gas?
No, I did not. Hey, Verna. Hey, Chef. Good to see y'all. Appreciate it. Hey, Brook Trout. How you doing? I'll stop and get gas, though. We got a little under half tank. But it's a long way to go.
Yeah.
I don't know how many hundreds of miles it is. 350 maybe?
Something like that, yeah.
I don't know. It's gonna take us about 7 hours to get there to wait. I love you, Tammy, but sometimes I wish you'd be a little bit more urgent on things. But I know you can't exactly control what else going on in the store.
I'm not really sure. Yeah.
I get that.
I had to walk around the whole store and find anything I needed.
Okay. Well, sorry.
And I even asked people, and they didn't know.
All right, I kept driving around in circles, had people looking at me funny.
I don't know why. You're
'Cause
a
they
guy. Usually the women go in and guys run around.
Is that right?
Yep.
Okay. I got to get some gas, y'all. Hey, when Larry's saying it's good to see you. Also, we got, Mike's Adventure Sparks. Thank you for coming in. The Confident Quilter, Gladys is here. Des is here.
Tell me about the gas.
I gotta get some gas. Y'all give me just a second. KP Heathen. Sweet. Alright, y'all give me a second. I gotta get some gas. Y'all probably see the dogs over here.
No, this is Mama's. What?
Oh. I don't know what that was. I bet the dog honked the horn.
Yeah.
I'm letting it run. Yes. We just we trying to get on the road. If you wanted something else, you could get it from the gas station, maybe.
What do you mean?
I mean,
I think I'll be all right.
all
I got me a candy bar too. So.
right.
And I got some snack stuff over here.
thank y'all for coming in. Y'all make sure y'all hit the like. Well, more important than hitting the night. Hang on. Let me see the view message thing. Just somebody left a thing.
Somebody's getting into the trash, Gary.
No. Rosemary, you can't get into the trash. There may be chocolate or something in there. I see Jonesy's in there too. Hey, Jonesy.
Here.
Carrie Gardiosi. There we go. Rubbernecker, good to see you. Let's see. The diaper, yeah, we diapered a dog. That's right, she's in heat. So, sorry, I can't. Kind of hard to see all of them, but we got all sorts of things going on. And anyhow, I'm gonna put y'all back on the holder thing. We will be. We're not yet, Heathen.
We're not where yet.
Passing through Louisiana. Take Lucy out. You have to take Lucy out. Okay. But we will be, we will be heading through Louisiana. Let's see here. That needs to move over a little bit. I'm gonna try to shut this down or clamp this up so that it stays in one place. Let's see. Apparently, let's see. I don't know if that's gonna stay there. It may fall. I have to push
it. Usually,
well, yeah, it usually does. Long time no see. Good to see you, Jamie. Jamie's in there.
Jamie's in.
Hey,
wow, it's been a good 30 minutes.
And we ain't left the area yet.
We're still in Liberty.
Yeah, we're still in Liberty. Hang on. I gotta get...
No.
We should be ready now. All right. Yep, we're got a full tank of gas.
And a full truck.
Maybe I should have titled it. Whoa, this guy's going a little fast. Guy or girl? I assume it's a guy.
It's a guy.
I think it's a guy. Kind of hard to see with the sun the way it is. Anyhow, yeah, we are in our truck trying to make it back to Mississippi. I guess I could go that way, couldn't I? Yep. I think there's a way out right there.
Yeah, you can go through here and get out.
Okay. Right.
Go to the left.
I'm gonna tilt that back. No, I want them to be able to see properly. That ain't working. I guess I gotta go through this parking lot.
Yeah, it's right over here.
Okay.
Or, I was about to say there's a car blocking it.
Yeah, there's a car all the way across the entrance.
Oh, what's she doing?
I have no idea. Alright, we are on the way back home from an awesome visit with Devil Dog and Butler Family Farms. You know, we had
and
Jerry
Jamie.
And Susan and Jamie and Eddie and Andrew and saw T-Rock, Amy and Evan. And we've had a wonderful time. You know, we're going to do this every year. We've been back a couple times. I don't, that doesn't sound like it's shut properly.
Yeah, I'm having the same issue here.
Well, that may be just because we got the radio going most of the time.
Yeah.
Are you watching the chat?
I'm trying to.
All right. Please and thank you. At least that way, it's one way to get my wife to actually watch, my videos, and that's to have her watch the chat. So, that's a good thing. Hey, we live in a vertical format this time.
Oh boy, this is going way too fast.
Well, there's a lot of folks I expect in here. I don't normally go live in a vertical format. Not normally. But since I started it this way, it just makes sense that I keep going this way. Although I could set it off, I guess, and start
Arlene 1010.
Arlene is good people. She's dropping links probably. She's a really awesome mom.
Sorry, but this thing is scrolling way too fast for me to read.
So there's a lot of comments. It'll slow
well,
down.
a lot of it's like the Nightbot thing.
Okay. Well, maybe I need to readdress my Nightbot. I've got a lot of drop commands. By the way, if y'all want to drop your channel link, please feel free to type a 29 in the chat. It will drop your link, and other folks you can connect, hopefully. Anyhow, we're traveling to Mississippi from Dayton, Texas, with 3 very active Boston Terriers, although they seem to be very ready for a long winter's nap now.
Yeah, they're chilled at the moment.
Well, they were so... There we go. That's what I was expecting. I guess y'all saw the...
Can you do it sideways?
Well, I can't do it. No, I can't change the format.
Oh.
I can't change the format at the moment. But I guess I can hold the phone for a little bit. I'm having some issues with my
maybe need to
phone
get you
home.
another one.
Maybe. It doesn't seem to want to hold it as well these days. And maybe I can get it to where I can. I'm sorry, I can't really read the chat while I'm driving.
Yeah, and I need thicker glasses apparently.
You want to use my glasses?
No!
I got other glasses, babe. These ain't my only pair. I ain't got to give you my glasses that I got on.
Where are your...
Hang on.
Give me a pair of those. Let me try.
Oh, well, hang on. Oh, maybe that'll hold. Here's... I don't know if these are sunglasses or not. Check that.
Well, the sun is one of the issues I'm having.
Well, I've got a pair of sunglasses in here somewhere.
Oh, guys.
Hang on. There we go.
Man, these are heavy.
The glasses?
Yeah, let's see.
Well, those are my normal glasses.
Oh, wow. Okay.
Can you see better?
Yeah, well, a little bit. Yeah, I don't like this. Are all of yours the bifocals?
Yes, everyone's a bifocal. That way I can read better.
Let's see.
I guess while I was...
Yeah, this ain't gonna work. It's jumping up and down. And
well, if you turn it sideways, maybe you'll see the chat better. I don't know. We headed back to Mississippi. And it's probably going to be a little bit of a boring live stream. You ain't going to see nothing but me.
unless you turn around and let them look at the road and talk to them.
Well, I guess I can do that. The trouble is, I'll have to stop before I can change it. Question is, would y'all rather see me or the road? You know, my daddy always said, never ask a question you may not want to know the answer to. It'd be, what would that say if they said they'd rather see the road than me? I don't know.
About 50 people said they'd rather see the road.
Okay.
No, I'm joking. Nobody said anything.
You know, one of these days, I'm going to divorce you and you're going to one-on-one. Because you're such a smart aleck.
I am, but I love you.
I love you too. But don't ask me why right now. I'm not sure I can answer. But,
Miss Des, video chat yesterday was really nice. I'm glad you enjoyed your stay. Next time it will be in person. That's Brutal Bob 3982.
Is it Brutal Bob?
Yeah.
Actually, Brutal Bob's good people. I know he's got a.
Would you, let's see, we would rather see you, especially since the rain. Says that, hi Bob. Well,
There we go. That's better. Although it
I don't see you.
Well, I'm sorry, the phone fell. Let's try it again. I don't think it's holding well. Maybe if I tilt it back just a little bit. Casey in the Sunshine Band?
No, KP.
Katie's Kitchen?
Egan? I don't know. I'm having a really hard time with this. If I'll come through New Orleans or Slidell, I can meet up with you.
I think we're going to be bypassing New Orleans.
Yeah, we're actually going to be like Baton Rouge.
Yeah, we're heading. Well, here's how we're going to get. Here's our traveling agenda. We will be going, well, right now we're on 90. We're going to Beaumont, Texas. Once we hit Beaumont, we're going to take I-10 west. When we hit I-12 west, no, east, I-10 east. When we go,
Put your seatbelt on, Gary. The confidential
Quilter Gladys.
Yeah.
Sorry.
The Bud Files. Morning, people.
Hey, Sue.
The Bud Files.
Yeah. Sue's the Bud Files. There we go. Hey, I'm not used to wearing a seatbelt. And yes, I got a ticket for it once. Many years ago. I may have to pick up this phone a couple of times.
What you need is a rubber band to tie around.
That would help.
But, oh, wait, I got...
You got a Band-Aid?
No, I got
Rubber band?
I got a hair band.
A hair bow. That should work. Seems like it would be a band, a hair band.
Now, that's kind of what it is.
Let me see if I can get that over.
Do you want... Yeah, see, it stretches.
Yeah. All right. Woohoo!
No, you need to go up with it, because if it's not touching the phone will still fall out from underneath.
No, it's far enough to where it should catch it. And the main thing is to keep those two things together. It doesn't seem to want to work much these days. So, that's all right. We're about 35, 34 miles.
This is road. Hypnotism is real.
Oh, I know. Trust me. Well aware of it. That's why we brought chocolate.
And cappuccino.
And
Frappuccino.
frappuccinos. Yeah, I would have thought that would be...
Gary, I see you have a new right-hand driver vehicle now.
No, I expect the things just mirror.
That's Bruce,
Cunha?
Bob.
Oh, Brutal Bob.
Bob, yeah.
You know,
Man, this is...
I know why they call him Brutal Bob. I ain't gonna say it on here though, because...
Probably a good idea. Does anyone know why my name changed? This is my Facebook.
Well, I don't know. Other than I do know that they're using people's handles these days because handles are unique. And people can change, well, technically you can change your handle too, but it won't let you put a handle in that somebody else has. So, it's, I guess, a way of actually finding their actual channel.
Mona did what? Hi, everyone.
What?
Hi, everyone.
Yeah. Hey, Mona, good to see you. We're just, on our way back. We had a great time there at the Renaissance Festival and visiting with Jerry. Eddie and Jamie and Susan. You know, good people, good times, good food.
Good times were happy all.
We did have a great time. You know, we always do. It was just, you know, even nicer because we got to see Jerry and Susan. This is I mean, we did have the meetup with them here, but everything, there were so many people, it was kind of hard to, if you would put that in the glove compartment.
I don't think there's room.
That way.
I got it pre-packed.
Yeah, I understand. They got 2 glove compartments though.
Oh,
If it don't fit in one, if it put it in the
I
other.
forgot about the other.
So, I mean, one doesn't tend to be quite as full just because stuff falls out a lot easier. But we saw a lot of people there. They had, I don't know, I think Eddie said there was 37,000 people there on Saturday, and then was just able to visit. Jerry's football team, Eddie's football team, and my football team, when I watch, you know, all lost.
Molly 156 said hi.
Hey Molly, good to see you. Tell Jason I said sup. You've met Molly and Jason at the meetup. They good people. We are trying to make it down the road.
All right, KP Heat Hen 9370. You know what that is?
KP Heathen maybe? Or
Heathen? I don't know. It's really hard because these glasses are squiggly and this is squiggly, and it says our Renaissance Festival is happening all month long in Hammond, Louisiana.
Oh, sweet. We went to the one there in Todd Mission, Texas. A lot of folks, a lot of fun. You know, I failed to ring the bell. I was doing a few things wrong. First of all, I let myself get in too much of a hurry. Second, I was heading too far forward. And third, not my fault. The only thing that wasn't my fault was the fact that the hammer seemed too light to me. I picked the biggest one they had. I went through those. They all felt kind of light. I think if I'd have had a sledgehammer, I'd hit it even though I wasn't hitting it in the right spot.
All right, DS63SS409. Hey, Gary, just dropped in to say hey.
See it. What's up? Thank you for dropping in. If y'all don't mind, hit the like button. I know I don't normally say that. Normally I don't really care. But it is a live stream where we're traveling. And I guess it's supposed to help the algorithm.
Fair Bricks Studio?
Fair Bricks Studio. Hey, Fair Bricks. Good to see you. We just riding down the road. It's a long trip. It'll kind of help. I think the conversation kind of helps keep me awake. Not that I need any help right now. Maybe we should have waited till I got tired. Go live. After all,
I'm going to have to stop for a minute. My eyes are hurting.
What, babe?
I'm going to have to stop for a minute. My eyes are hurting.
Okay, that's fine.
Yeah, your glasses, they're too strong, but they work okay. They're kind of strong.
Well, maybe we need to get you another pair of glasses.
Well, I do all right as long as I'm not moving. I can. It's the moving part that's the problem.
All right.
We can't do anything about that.
The dogs were. How would you describe the dogs today?
The dog what?
The fur babies. How you think they enjoyed their stay?
Yeah, I think they did. I think they were scared we were going to leave them though.
Yeah, they got a little bit of happens every time we come over here.
Yeah.
And you brought out more food.
I did.
I heard it got me in there.
I'm for it. You know I'm not.
I know you like the lunch. I can't get anything like that.
Well, I got this and one whole new packet. I think. So I won't be eating all of it.
We need to save the chocolate for when I get a little tired.
Yeah.
That'll extend my... Well, here's the thing. If we stop, which we're going to have to stop and get the chocolate, and put it in the back. If we stop to get the chocolate, I'm going to have to go through, and probably, if I'm tired by that time, don't you think it's going to melt in the back?
No, I put it in the bag with the ice.
Okay.
Along with our, well, I can probably get to them as long as I get the dogs off of them.
All right, well, we can keep the dogs in here. Oh, AJ was so anxious that, AJ was so anxious she ran out the door and off the porch. And she was thinking about going out in the yard, running around a little bit. But I told her to get in the truck. She got in the truck. She was at full alert. The mirrors was popped up and everything. I got a video of her ears being popped up because she don't always do that.
She didn't want us to leave her.
Yeah, she was afraid we were going to leave her, which we never would have done.
Right. She has separation anxiety.
Yeah, she has separation anxiety. I think all of them are suffering from it today. For this, for the last, especially today, because they could tell we were getting ready to leave. But we never would have left the dogs. I mean, they'd have been well taken care of. Don't get me wrong, Eddie and Jamie, but
they would have been mad at us.
They would have been mad. It would have been a burden on Eddie and Jamie. I mean, they've already got the dogs there. You got Redneck, Gracie, Dinky Dog.
Abby and Penny.
Abby and Pennywise. Yeah, they already got 4. That'd give them 7. Can you imagine having 7 dogs in the house?
7 Bostons.
7 Bostons.
7 crazy dogs.
Well, I keep saying that Eddie got me hooked up with some defective dogs. Well, I'm just messing with him. They do have their little quirks, though. I can't tell who's chatting. It's too far away. I'm sorry, I'm not a very attentive live stream.
Okay, R.E. Smith.
Randy.
Can you turn? I'm tired of seeing dude.
All right, sure, why not? I'm assuming, I'm not sure if I'm pointing properly at the dog.
At the sleeping dogs?
At the sleeping dog.
Let sleeping dogs lie.
Let the sleeping dogs lie. That's right.
Alright.
And I don't think Tammy wants it pointed at her.
Nope.
And of course, Tammy's got AJ. Nikki's in the back. Rosemary's here on the cabinet.
Alright, let's see.
Alright. Afraid that'll have to be enough of a break for Reed. Hopefully that'll stay. Brooks? You done woke up, Brooks?
Sorry, I was trying to do this sun is intense. I'm sorry, baby. I was just giving Mom a little bit of shade.
Yeah, the sun's coming in on Tammy's side because we hit east. I'm nice and comfortable.
I'm sure you are.
Well, I am.
Now that's going to make a flapping noise on the outside there.
Well, I guess I could drive through those 2 bridges. I think that's not far beyond that second bridge, going the way we're going. The road's a little wider here. It does make a difference, the road going. Of course, we're going a little slower.
Now you're just going to get right on top of her.
Yeah, they tend to pile on top of one another. Especially if they try to get to me or Tammy.
Alright, did you decide you don't want her on top of you?
Well, they got a little bit of movement. Looks like we got a stoplight up ahead. It may still be red when we get there. It's green now. Maybe the light was just telling me it's about to change. We'll see. Yep, it's yellow. Hang on. Yep, it's red. All right. I still can't see it. Ain't close enough. I see Dez's. Apparently Bruce is there. I'm assuming that's Kuya Bruce. I think I see Shooting Star, Mississippi. And y'all know the same old rules apply here. You can type a 29 in chat and it will drop your link. And that's done by Nightbot. Some of those Nightbots you saw earlier is probably folks dropping their link. I'm just guessing. We are now 19 miles from Beaumont, 4 miles from China. Now that's going to be China, Texas, not the country. It's apparently a town. Even though I never see anything there.
Is this thing hitting?
It's definitely not overpopulated like the country. Hanging like that, I got the full use of the captain's chair, the armrest. It has become an armrest now. I've developed a bit of a cough.
I'm not drinking.
Well, that,
So I'm not going to drink that.
you done hung up?
Not yet.
Oh,
I'm on leg out this one. I didn't sleep very well last night.
Tammy's going to rest for a bit.
They had me scrooched up against the wall.
What day is today?
It's Tuesday.
Tuesday. Simon goes live tonight. I believe Simon. It's his day. Lance, I think, normally goes live on Monday. I think. And so does Jerry. Tuesday, I think, is Simon's night. So, if y'all don't know, yes, I can barbecue. Check him out. Tell me he's good people. He got a dog named Taco.
Is it a chihuahua?
It is a Chihuahua. And maybe it's a Chihuahua mix. I think it may be a Chihuahua Jack Russell or something. Not real sure. I don't have a clue what the speed limit here is.
It's probably about
Seems like I saw 65.
65.
Yeah, it's 65. We're good. We just gonna keep driving. And talking. Although if my voice starts giving out, we may have to
Turn around and show the road a little bit.
well, I don't know if we'll do that or I mean, that is a hairband, but they also use hairband for groups like Motley Crue and Poison and all them folks. That's a category unto itself.
Okay.
You didn't know that? Or did you?
Nope.
Have you heard of hairbands before?
Those kind.
You hadn't heard of the other?
Nope.
Well, you should look it up. I guarantee you. Well, chances are, if you look up hairband and start bringing up Poison and all these other rock bands from like the 80s or maybe in the 90s, 80s, I think.
Hairband. It brings up hairbands.
Does it? It doesn't bring up. All right, ask it the question: is Poison a hairband?
Is Poison a hairband?
What did it say?
Yes. Oh, you're talking about the ones with the big hair.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
That had me confused. Now I get it.
Yeah, all those bands that had big hair.
Long, big hair.
I think Guns N' Roses may have been considered a hairband.
Well, it was.
Although, didn't Axl Rose, I think he mostly wore a bandana.
Who?
Axl Rose.
Yeah. It's what?
He was the lead singer for Guns.
Yeah, I know who Axl Rose is.
What is that noise?
Yes.
Alright. Well, we're alright, we've gone how far now? It's what, about 10 miles from Dayton to Liberty? Liberty is, I don't know, 45 miles to Beaumont. Well, passing a cemetery. Texas is completely different than Mississippi.
It's quite flat.
Well, it's flatter here. Less trees.
Yeah.
The trees aren't as tall. The trees that are here. Anyway. I don't know. That may drive me bad.
Well, as soon as we stop at a red light, I'll try to bring it in. So. It's hard to do it with the red light.
I understand. Well, basically nothing out here but country. Well, there's a few things. I see buildings. Richard receiving. Maybe it's Richard. Cowboy something or other. I don't know. Anybody know any good jokes? Not that I can hear.
I'm sure they're talking amongst themselves.
Maybe. That may be cool.
Nightbot's talking a lot.
Nightbot always seems to
Mona did what? Said have a safe trip.
radio on low. It probably.
Shooting Star, Mississippi said, "Sup, Gary?"
What's up, Bruce? Good to see you, brother. Good to see your neighbor here, your name, because I can't really see him. Debbie's great chat or something.
R.E. Smith, BR5. So
That's
Tammy
right.
is new to chat.
What now?
Tammy is new to chat.
Well, yeah, more or less. Randy, she don't watch a lot of my stuff. She don't show up for my live streams. Typically.
Oh, and then Shooting Star, Mississippi said, "I guess Gary and Tammy aren't going to speak to me." Hey, Bruce!
I said hello to Bruce.
Oh, this was before.
Oh, you what? You way back in the chat.
Yeah, I'm going backwards.
Sorry, Bruce. I cannot see chat because I'm driving. And well, Tammy's not real good at it or practiced at it. That's all.
Well, we're driving and the phone is shaking. You're shaking on camera and my phone is
Am I?
shaking, yes.
Alright.
And so it's a little bit hard to read it. And it's very tiny.
Yeah. Well, I don't want to miss anybody off.
Ladies of Top.
Ladies of Iton.
Yeah, they're waving.
Hey, good to see y'all. Thank y'all for coming in. Y'all make sure y'all connect with one another.
They're talking to each other.
There's a lot of good channels in here. Always is. And if they chat, you know they ain't gonna be no trolls. Because we got way too many mods to let them get away with anything. The trolls.
Arlene 1010 says, "I'm glad y'all had a great time. That's awesome."
We really did.
All right, let me see if I have time to fix this window.
Yeah, we really had a great time. Always do. And great food, great friends, great fun. We had a blast. And I'm looking forward to coming back next year for the same thing. For that matter, I'm really kind of looking forward to retirement so I can do more stuff like this.
See how that one does.
This is our vacation. My vacation. I don't know, you consider it a vacation for you, baby?
Yep.
I'm gonna let that car.
Shooting Star, or Bruce said, "That's okay, Gary. I understand. No worries." Butler Family Forum said, "Hey, too."
Good to see you, Jerry. Been too long. I like Jerry. Jerry's a good man.
Bruce asked where we went.
We went to Dayton, Texas. I go see Eddie, and we went to the Renaissance Festival. It was Pirate Day.
And fire.
If it's fire, the chances are
FAUCI 3146.
Yeah.
Fire. Do you know what I'm talking about?
Not off the top of my head. If it's fire related, though, chances are it's a lot about retirement.
Well, this is, "Hey Gary, what's been up with Southwest Jeff? Just wondering if you follow some of his recent troubles."
I hadn't talked to him much lately. I talked to him a week or two ago, maybe 3 weeks. The days just kind of run together for me. I did talk to him for a minute. I know he's going through some stuff. A lot of stuff seems to fall on his, and I don't understand why. But he has some, understand some of it.
Rosemary, you're gonna end up in the floorboard.
I'm not saying he's deserving of any, thing, because there's a lot of trolls that go into his channel.
Oh, there we go. You're gonna fall on the floorboard. Girl.
But I know sometimes Jeff will, on occasion, he will drink and go live.
That's what somebody said on the thing.
Yeah.
He's probably drunk.
Well, I hope he gets his life. I'm not judging his life either, but I hope he gets everything straight. He's good people. But that just adds fuel for the trolls. Now, it is true that, the only time I ever drink, well, for the most part, the only time I drink is when I'm live streaming. And even then, I've got to where I only have 1 or 2 drinks typically.
I mean, 1 or 2 shots?
Yeah, 1 or 2 shots. Well, that's a drink.
No, that's a shot.
A shot is a drink.
No, a drink is like in a glass. That could be like this much.
No.
A shot, you know what they're talking about.
You could take a little sip of water, that's still a drink.
Well, what I'm saying is a shot is a small amount. A drink, you could have like this full of liquor.
That's true, but even a drink that tall that cannot have the same amount of alcohol in it.
Okay.
I'm just saying that's the truth.
I know. Whatever.
If you take a drink, it doesn't.
We don't have to discuss it.
Okay.
Okay.
So you're admitting I'm right.
No. I just don't want to hear you talk.
That's kind of the point of doing a live stream. To talk. Oh, you're a pip.
Ow. Your nails are sharp, woman.
Yeah, we do need to trim their nails.
Y'all gonna have Mama worn out by the time we get home.
It may be easier to drive.
Because I'm sleepy.
Yeah, I'm kind of tired myself. Not a good thing to be saying when you're still in the first hour of a 7-hour drive.
All right, ladies. Rosemary, you're about to fall on the floorboard. I'm just gonna let you go.
I didn't even think about it. As far as going live on vertical. That could be
There
it.
you go. You're about to hit the floor.
Rosemary?
Yeah.
Or no, that's Nikki.
No, it's Rosemary.
Is that Rosemary? Yeah, it is. I didn't see the other ear.
She's lying in the floorboard. Of course, there's a pillow down there. She might like that.
She might. Got 1 dog in the back, 2 sitting in Jamie's lap. That's funny. Normally, Nikki sits up here in my lap.
Maybe she wants some time alone.
Well, we have been trying to get them to keep from getting in my lap while I'm driving. Apparently, we're at 23rd and College in Beaumont. Green light, go. They don't have near as many, personalized tags here in Texas. I expect it costs more here than it does.
Or maybe they're just not as vain as people are in Mississippi.
Maybe, but I don't suspect that's it. Let me go over here and change
we're
lanes.
just going to have to get on the interstate.
I think we're about to hit I-10. I believe we are. That looks like I-10 up there. Okay.
There you go. I told you.
I-10. Yep.
You're going to hit the floorboard.
Well, let's see here. I'm going to change lanes. There we go. Make sure we get 10 east.
Rosemary, that is not comfortable.
anybody that's keeping track of us on
All
the
right,
tracker,
guys.
on the map, we have just turned
Here. Yep.
off of 90
Back
on
seat.
frontage
Back
road.
seat. Back seat. Go. Back seat.
Nikki may not like that.
I can't help it. My neck hurts and they're heavy and they're not doing right. Get in the back seat. Here, go. Back seat.
They don't typically listen very well.
Back seat. Oh,
All right. Just getting on I-10 east currently. That reminds me, we need to get that ball replaced. Oh, there's a couple things I can do this week. There's a couple things I need to do this week. I got to go to court on Monday, and so I got to go up to and pick up a tie for court. One for my uniform.
do you have a uniform that'll fit?
Yeah, I think so.
You need to check that out too, I guess.
I need to, I guess, double check the bridges, but I know the shirt will fit.
I might have to wash it too.
What about?
Might need to be washed.
It may need to be washed. I haven't worn my Class A's in a while. But I know I need a tie. Somehow that other tie got misplaced or thrown out or something, destroyed. I don't remember. But I need to get a tie. I might as well pick me up that new Pew that I've been wanting. I've been wanting a Glock 43X. It's small and compact. It'll fit in the small of my back with just a clip on it. And I'm talking about an actual clip, not a magazine. A magazine and a clip are two different things. Anyhow.
No, what are you doing?
I've been wanting one of those.
I wasn't talking about you. I was talking about Rosemary's. Trying to find the window thing.
It'll only fire 10 rounds. It'll only hold 10 rounds. I think that's the magazine. There may be one in the chain. I don't know. I got to take a look at it, but you know, law enforcement does they get better deals, I think, than just anybody else that can provide it. And I want one. I can qualify with it. That'd be nice to have. I mean, I prefer me to be sick, but it would have its, some advantages. So, all right, we're getting a little busy. Traffic. Victory Transport.
Let's not do it now.
I'm not trying to trim it right now. It wouldn't make any sense to try and trim my mustache while I was driving.
It's like we're about to come up some road.
Yeah, I just wish these folks would get the speed up a little bit. Just a little. There we go. That one slow vehicle, that truck, Enterprise truck. Yeah, he was slowing down. You know, now he's on pass. I swear some of these people can't drive where they darn. You pass on the left, drive in the right. When you complete the pass, go back to the right.
You see Rosemary right over here?
Yeah, sort of.
She sort of disappeared on me.
I can see her.
That's
Yeah, I think she's asleep.
That's good.
Is that Rosemary?
Yeah.
Maybe it's Nikki I see. I don't know. I can't tell.
Rosemary was right here when she.
Maybe I can't turn around.
Don't turn around. I didn't ask you to. I just asked you if you could see from where you're at.
Move over. Drive right, pass on the left. When you complete the pass, you turn to the right lane. The trouble is, some people make you pass on the right. Take this to these two folks here. They're driving slow up. It is what it is. And, I think maybe I don't know. I think I'm more at the end of the line. All this talking is making my throat a little dry, and I cannot, no music. It's
Making you sleepy.
whatever.
Making you sleepy.
Maybe. Anyhow, thank y'all for coming in. I'm not exactly sure how to end this. Other than, I think I know how. I just go exit out. Thank y'all for coming in. I see Bruce here. Yeah, I can't see Lucy, maybe. I can't really read it well. Thank y'all for coming in. God bless you. Be good to one another. We'll see y'all later. Bye.